Welcome. Yeah, I was just saying, how's everyone doing tonight? And they said, woo, yeah. Because in my garage, I have lawnmower boxes. I got a full house. You can't beat that. Okay. I'm just, gonna get ready here. I'm on my phone, on my recorder. I was going around backstage, which was in my house, and got lost. I was like, oh my gosh, where's the stage? And then they're like, you gotta go outside, and you gotta go in the garage, and you gotta go talk to them boxes. And I wonder if the boxes really care. Like in Toy Story, you walk in the room, and they're like, shit, everyone go back to their places. I'm like, okay, we're here, right where we were. Don't know. Pretty sure that box with the sprayer in it and the chopsticks was way over on the side of the room. I'm guaranteeing some weird spooky crap's happening. Okay. This is actually not supposed to be a comedy. I was just really bored. Down to serious time. Thinking about doing some songs, actually. I have no idea. I'm not even doing a live stream. I just kind of gotta guess. Should I just sing a really deep, complicated song? I think I got one. You guys know Owl City? Yeah! Let's see. Give me a sec. Bunch of horses. Yeah, let's do Fiji water. I don't know, I got a lock. It's like, this is private security. Okay, let's do this. Set up my spot here. Okay. Got an email at 22. What is this? Told me I could be a star. I'm getting an ad right here. Look. I don't want an Amazon gift. They gave me an Amazon gift. Go away. Okay. Got an email at 22. Told me I could be a star. On a plane for the first time. What? More ads? Oh my god. Couldn't wait to start. Landed at JFK. Father Christmas picked me up. Checked into a dream hotel, and I thought, there's no such thing as luck. I walked into my interview, and I thought, there's no such thing as luck. And oh, if I only knew then what I know now, I'd stand like a one-man band, and I'd say, all this is new to me, but here's how it's gonna be. And I'd say, hey, oh my god, what was that? Oh, hey, there's more to me than meets the eye. Let me be who I wanna be. And I'd say, hey, I'm an oddity, and that's alright. Let me fly and follow my dreams. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend. A good time was had by all. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend. I ain't a smooth talker, but thanks for the Fiji water. And then he just says it again. Thanks for the Fiji water. Dinner under a palm tree. I had so much on my mind. Amazed by the bright lights. I stayed up half the night, and boy, I took a leap of faith. With nowhere else to go but up. I walked into my interview, and I thought, there's no such thing as luck. And oh, if I only knew then what I know now, I'd stand like a one-man band, and I'd say, all this is new to me, but here's how it's gonna be. And I'd say, hey, oh god, there's more to me than meets the eye. Let me be who I wanna be. And I'd say, hey, I'm an oddity and that's alright, let me fly and follow my dreams. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend, a good time was had by all. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend, I ain't a spin doctor, but thanks for the offer. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend, 'cause no one does it like you. You know I had a ball, it was nice to meet you. And I'd say, hey, thanks for the weekend, I ain't a smooth talker, but thanks for the Fiji water. Oh, oh, oh. And thanks for the Fiji water. I laughed when I got back home, and I thought, there's no such thing as luck. God, that sucked. Oh. Oh, God. I don't care. Okay. Spiders, do you guys want to be my backup? I didn't even grab any water. My throat's all like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Let's do something a little chill. It's a classic one. It's probably gonna sound horrible in there, but I don't care. Let's do a Disney Cancer song. Okay. This is Evermore by Stan Stevens. Okay. I'm gonna do it, guys. I swears. Spider. I just stepped right next to where the spiders were and I didn't even notice. Okay. I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. Never needed anybody in my life. And learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. Close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me. Even as she runs away, she will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Waste away in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I fool myself to walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love, I curse the fading of the light. Though she's already flown so far beyond my reach, she's never out of sight. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from view. She will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do. Waste away in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I fool myself to walk right in, and as the long, long nights begin, I think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore. Da 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 da. Yep. Yeah. Those are some of my favorite songs. Just kind of wanted to share them. I don't know how they're going to turn out on here. I just want to do that as this little start. I don't know. It echoes nice in here, though. The boxes might be getting in the way. Y'all boxes. But, talk about some events. I didn't really have a lot happen yesterday, so I was like, am I going to do one tonight or just wait till tomorrow? And, those first two videos where I talked about the day of, I should be talking about the week before. Just hold on here. So, I left my parents' house, decided to go to a shelter in Olympia by the help of counselors. Sorry, you guys probably know. No, damn it, no. they help with depression. That's mainly why I need them, and to get my life together, because I have a lot of issues, and just getting to the heart stuff, man. The hard stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of things going on, and every day is me pushing forward, and sometimes pushing backward and not knowing what is up with anything in my head. I mean, I get all these ideas, I get all these feelings, and then it's frustrating. It's frustrating having so many ideas and so many emotions all the time, and constantly riding and fighting with them, and adjusting every second. But it leads to some unique experiences and some not so great experiences in life. So yeah, I spent a night in the shelter, and first day out, okay, I go in there and I'm like super nervous because I'm like, okay, and the ladies are like, hey, hi, asking me all these questions, asking all them questions. Yeah, no, they were pretty cool. When I first met them, then things got kind of uncomfortable, but I'll talk about that a little bit. But I went in and I was like pretty sure I would stay there for a little bit. I was like, okay, this will be better than being at home, because guess what? I was at home, and the only reason I left because I got in a major argument over one thing. My mom asked me the night before to adjust the thermostat, or actually no, turn the whole thing off. And there's no real on-off. There's like a bunch of like random switches, and there's like off-on and like a bunch of other things that do random shit. It's so confusing. Maybe I'm just retarded. I was like, I don't know what off is. There's no on-off. And I just gave up. And the next day, or in the middle of the night, my dad's like, are you kidding me? You don't understand this shit? Like, he's treating me like I'm stupid. And the next day, I was just so frustrated with that. I was like, geez, why does it treat me like I'm stupid? And then all of a sudden, guess what? My mom's like, don't talk about my husband like that, and you're just a bad person, and all this dumb shit over a thermostat. And my stubborn ass bullshit mind was like, oh no, I'm right and you're wrong, no matter what. And then I was like, I'm leaving, and my dad was like, I'd like that, get out of here. He's like enjoying this. My dad's kind of a real jackass, but I care about him at the same time. It's really, really hard. It's a fine line. It's a silver lining between I want to punch you and I don't want to punch you because you're my dad. Yeah, it's really hard. So yeah, thermostat. It's great. It's a great argument. Oh, best argument. So worth. It's so worth it, man. I would recommend, if you were to argue over anything, argue with your family over a thermostat and whether you can turn it on or off or not. That's it. But they don't ever let up. They get more ridiculous than I do. I was just simply upset and going, hey, this is not okay. I'm sorry I was confused, but geez, can you be a little easier on me? I'm sorry. Can you please show me how to turn it off? No. They're like, oh, what's wrong with you? You're just disrespectful. La. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm not saying they are either. So, yeah, I said I was going to be leaving the next Monday but I decided to just leave. This was the weekend before these two videos I just recorded. So this was, no, it was the weekend before the last weekend. Yeah, no, it's like 2 weeks ago. More than 2 weeks ago. So, I left on a Wednesday. So I said I was going to be on from Wednesday through the weekend, and say I was going to be gone Monday because I was so frustrated. And then I decided to just leave and see what happens, and decided to call my counselor. And she's like, oh yeah, there's a shelter we can take you to. And I'm like, okay, let's try that. Sounds like a great idea. Not get there. When everyone's nice, they're like, okay, we totally understand your situation, all this nice stuff. I mean, they come off real nice. And these kids are loud, though. They're like going around, literally screaming on the top of their lungs, everyone hates me! Like that. I'm like, and they're compensating for this? I see why they were kicked out. I get it now. I go in there and I'm quiet. I'm polite. I'm talking to the professionals and having perfectly good conversations. I'm not being anything. And I could be like that every day. Every day. Because these are just normal people. Right? Question mark. Are they? Are they slightly going insane? So yeah, there's a lot of kids. There's like couches and stuff, and this is like living area, and there's some beds in the other room and stuff like that. And this is in Olympia. Damn, now people are gonna figure out where I live by tracking me. Oh, they're gonna go to the shelter. They're gonna ask for my information. Just kidding. This confidential. If you guys try, they're gonna shut you down unless you threaten them. Damn it. I know they're gonna give out. Don't. I know they're gonna give out. They're like, damn it. No, take it. Take all the information. Nah, they'd probably defend me. I don't know. It's a flip of a coin. Just gotta hope and pray. Are those spiders trying to mate? They move closer to each other. That's weird. There's gonna be babies. I just know it. And the babies are gonna eat the babies, making more babies, eating babies, and then they're gonna live like monsters and then grow to the size of a car. And I'll come in here and one will eat me when I walk in. Yup. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be finally getting some real food. Because I'm nutritious as fuck. Just kidding, I'm not. I'm very lazy and very nasty. Man, like, come on. You can't eat a nerd and be like, that's healthy. I mean, no. I gotta eat one of those meatheads. I eat all my broccolis and my steaks. Yeah. If you're gonna be a cannibal, no. If you're gonna be a cannibal, you gotta think about it. Do I want to put this in my body? I mean, will it make me fat? You got to consider the possibility that you might get some cancer or some AIDS. Yeah, nerds just sit on their computers contracting all sorts of shit. So when they do get out in the real world, it's not fun. It's not fun, no. So yeah, I was just sitting in a chair. I was like, oh God, this is so loud. I want to be by myself. I'm antisocial. Goes into another room and just sits in a chair, brooding and glaring at the floor. Yeah, that's what I did. And then when they decided they do this kick out thing where they leave us outside for like an hour and a half. And then I walked around for a little while downtown, and I was just asking, literally went to places and started asking for jobs. And I go to this guy in this like hardware store, and he's like, oh, I think the guy across the street's hiring. And then I go across the street, and the guy's like, nah, I mean, we are hiring, but you gotta have like really good expertise with cashiering. And I'm not good with people, so no, I'm just good doing generic jobs. I'm not good with people though. As soon as a person looks at me doing the job, I could be like organizing and shuffling and being a maverick. I'd be like, yeah, I got this. Ooh. And then someone goes, hey, there's a guy doing a really good job. And I would freeze up and I would just stop what I'm doing and go, yeah, hi, human, how are you? You know, I'm like inside, I'm like, but outside I'm probably like, hey, you know, cause I can fake it. But inside I'm like thinking, am I being too annoying? Ha. Like that's in my mind. But outwardly I'm like, how are you doing? How's your day? Because I can fake it. I have been antisocial to the point where I've been forced by my own family to be friendly. And my body and my mind naturally go, okay, let's do this. Like, but I hate it at the same time. It's complete torture. But yeah, I was walking around asking for jobs, and then guess what? No one's hiring. What is the point? It's like, that's why there's people walking around here and they're all homeless and they're not having any jobs. And it's not the fact that they're not trying. Well, they're not right now because they're lazy degenerates who are like, America, you know. But there's no jobs. This is worse than where I live. So yeah, it's like, why would I do that? Not really sure why. So I came back, and I was still uncomfortable. Just generally feeling, because I told you like last video or first video, I feel emotions. I just knew I shouldn't be here, but in my head before I was like, this is the best idea ever. Because my intuition knew I should be leaving. It was weird. My intuition wants to not be with my family too. It's like, gosh, I'll do anything. I'll go live in a cave. That's way better. Live with a bear or Bigfoot. I don't know. But yeah, my intuition literally wants to go away. So, and then as soon as I go away and go to another place that's worse, I'm like, yeah, no, I want to go somewhere else. But can't do that. Got to go back home. So you don't always get what you want just because your intuition and all this crap and the whole concept of destiny and everything is aligned. No, there's no alignment. There's no destiny. There's just what your gut tells you. And sometimes your gut can tell you things, but doesn't mean the world's going to go, okay, now that your gut is like aligned, we're going to totally compensate for that. Okay, yeah, thanks. So, you go in an interview and they're like, what preferences do you need to work this job? Well, my gut tells me, like, they're not gonna listen to that and go, okay, yeah, you're very insightful and empathetic, and we really need, to understand that so that you're properly fitted with this job. No, they're just gonna work you like a dog and send you home and pay you a paycheck every month and go, fuck you, or keep working. I mean, they care, but at the same time, they fucking hate their lives. So, no. I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe in any of that. I just believe in, your gut tells you what's right and wrong. If you listen to it. That's all in your head. Most of reality is all in your head. If there was no humans, there'd just be a floating ball in space. There's nothing. So that's fun. That's cool. You can do that. You can think about that for a while. Think about how empty you are. Or you can go eat some cereal, fill up your emotions, and watch some stupid things on Netflix and laugh and cry. And there you go. That's what I do. I hear people outside. They might come in here. I'm scared. Don't interrupt me. I'm not doing anything. They come in here while I'm doing this and they're like, Avery, you need to start reading books. Whoa. You're having personal time. No. I heard a door move. Okay. So, these kids started watching Twilight Eclipse. That cancerous bullshit movie. And, I watched that and I was like, this sucks. Oh, and I have a gluten intolerance. I forgot to mention that. No, I know I mentioned that last video. No, yep. Croutons. It's imperative that you remove them. And please, I would love a lemonade. Thank you, America. I don't like Americans, but America. While I'm here, I'm just gonna say that so I'm safe. Yeah, no, I can't eat gluten. Can't eat bread. So yeah, no, I hope you guys are enjoying these, seriously, because I'm putting a lot of myself out. Trying to be presentable here. Trying to show you guys. So whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, there was like one person who would talk to me and I started like, how you get so upset, you get into those deep shit thoughts and you start saying them out loud and you probably shouldn't. That's where I was at that point. I was just like thinking about how fucking shitty my life is with my family. Oh god. And then I still have to suck it up. I'm back here sucking it up again. But I was just letting it out, just like and the person just like, yeah, like that. And I was just like so fake. I just knew this isn't gonna work. You need to listen to my emotions and fully understand what they mean. And they're just like, yeah, okay. Totally understand, yeah. That's nice. You're making great progress, Avery. Like that. Pat on the back. Get out of here. Yeah, there was no food to eat. Yeah, no. I go in the kitchen. there's like literally nothing to eat. You know how like normal people open a package, grab the food, put the package away, get what they need to eat. No, fuck that. They go in there and they're just like, okay, there's fucking bread everywhere. I was talking to the guys before and they're like, oh yeah, you'll probably be able to get something to eat here. Yeah, we'll make sure you have food. Yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I saw your fucking kitchen. You're fucking full of shit. Okay. Go in there. And yeah, just, I'm talking like a tsunami, a freaking tornado of fiends. These people are animals. They are not human. They're degenerates. I saw a guy chewing on his foot, okay? I'm not fucking kidding here. They're like, I know why they were kicked out. They're barely even thinking anymore at this point. They're just in a body walking around like, hey, I look like a human. I'm not fully socially acceptable, but you know, I can move my arms and everything. Like that. God. So, yeah, I couldn't eat anything, so I had to go down to the like freaking Salvation Army, which is like not that far away, and got a dinner. And I was like, this is not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to eat. Not gonna be able to live. And this is fucking weird. I went from I'm optimistic in 24 hours. I went to full desperation. I'm surviving. I hate my fucking life. And there's no way to save me. What is reality? What is the meaning of the universe? All of that shit. I just need my Netflix. I was thinking I just want to lie down, eat a bunch of food that's not my food, but that I'm stealing from my family because I'm a mooch. That's what I do. You know, they still love me. They still care about me and they still want me the best for me. Like, I know they do. I know they do. Because I was like, after that night, I was like literally, I actually slept there and I was like, dude, this sucks. I had to sleep on the floor on a mat because there was like no other beds available. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, and also, I just couldn't sleep. I have insomnia, and you know, like I was whispering, and even that, you know, everyone else was like talking and like farting and crap all night. Like I'm not even kidding. There's people playing on their phones, and I'm like, how do they have the convenience to do this? They're homeless. And then they're like, as soon as I talk, they're like, shh. I'm like, well, fuck you too. Yeah, I was like, I'm done. This place sucks. Next day, I just get out of there as soon as it's time to go, and you know, like, you know when you get in like a daze and you're just so in your thoughts and someone's talking to you and they're like, it's time to go, Avery. Hey, Avery, you listening to me? And I'm like, yeah, yep. I had 2 hours of sleep. I'm ready. Yeah, that's pretty much how bad it was that night because there was someone snoring so loud, you couldn't fall asleep. So I go out there, I run back to the Salvation Army, and I'm standing in the parking lot, and I'm like texting my dad, and he's like super worried about me. He's like, Avery, I'm like, Dad, I need to get off these streets, and I need to come home. This sucks. And I'm telling him about all the degenerates, and he's like laughing his butt off. Well, I don't know if that's true. He just said LOL after I said LOL, so, you know. I was like, this isn't that bad. If I can fix the problems with my family, it's so much better. At least now that I knew, I got some actual fucking perspective, you know. I am so lucky and so freaking, I get so much stuff, you know. And not only look at people who complain that they get not what they want, and there's people who don't have enough. And they take that stuff for granted. These kids took things for granted. They took their lives for granted. They took their intelligence and threw it out the window and didn't give a shit. There's people who have everything and they don't seem to give a shit about what they have. After all this, I was like, you know, like, I didn't forget to mention there was a bunch of other homeless people walking downtown. There's some people like yelling at each other like, ah, you know, like, can you imagine like a normal conversation you'd probably have on the street? No, they have this need to yell across the street, ah, some guy disturbed, ah, like that, and they're like, ah, like that, and I'm like, what are they yelling about? My ass. Okay. I'm scared. And they're like, one lady's like, she's my baby, like randomly yelling, she's my baby. Who's your baby? What? I just kept walking like a normal person. Like, this is normal. Yeah, I had my headphones on though, so I was okay. I had some beats. But I don't know. There was also this one guy I met at the Salvation Army. I had nowhere else to sit, and he was like, yeah, you could sit here. And he was telling me how to survive. And I was like, well, how do you survive? He's like, I'm a drunk. I drink beer. And he's got a big old beard, and he's like a big guy. He's like, I'm just like, that's going to be me. If I keep from now on, this path will lead me to this. I'll be walking around, and I'll be like, ah, my ass. She's my baby. Like that. For what? What am I even yelling about? There's no fucking goal at all. What do you want to be when you grow up? A homeless person. A professional homeless person who knows the lingo and knows how to eat out of the garbage. Yeah. I job shadowed. Day one, you know? God damn, Avery. God damn. So yeah, I was talking to my dad in the parking lot, and he's like, oh no, I had to take your mom to the hospital because she's on a water fast. So, yeah. I guess she got sick, but then she's fine. So yeah, something happened with the water fast. And, yeah, so he was in a different place. I'm not gonna narrow down where I live because you guys will figure out point A to point B. No, Google mapping. Stop. Get some help. So yeah, I called my counselor lady, and she's like, yeah, I can get you. And I was like, oh yay, yeah, I'll be there. Just stay at the Salvation Army. I'll find you. And you know, like, she said she drove up, and I was like, I thought I saw her, and then I was like, oh crap. And then she's like, walk around, go to the 5th Street, and go to the stuff. And I was like, okay. You know. And then she just like, oh, I see you, and awesome. So yeah, my dad said I'll see you at home, you know. My dad was actually really relieved. So I came back home, and it was so jarring to just wake up that morning and then just be home, even though he wasn't at home. Yeah, I had to go through the back. But I was just staring at the ceiling and kind of looking at my surroundings in a way that was like, wow, like that. Like, you're just like, ah, with so much shit emotionally with my family. So, yeah. It's very hard. It's very difficult. But yeah, I just had to get my bearings that day, and then, you know, we just kind of talked things out and made new plans, and we're now going to counseling and stuff together. So it's okay. But yeah, like I said, it's very difficult. It's such a struggle. Yeah. The day after, we have these chickens in our backyard, and no, it wasn't the day after, it was the day of. No, this is the day I came back. I go outside, and the chicken's dead. There's a chicken that's in the door, like, okay, so there's like a feeder, and there's like these little like plastic bins underneath it, and it like fell. There's like a wedge between where the door frame is and where this thing is. There's like 3 or 4 inches space, and the chicken jumped in there and fell in face down, shook itself, and broke its whole body. Basically, its neck was all out of place, and everything was just horrible. This thing was DEAD, dead, fully cold, just sitting there. As soon as you open the door, you see it. And my mom's amazing. I go, hey mom, there's a dead chicken in here. And I'm like really upset, but I'm saying it way more enthusiastically than I was like, there's a dead chicken. I was like really upset. She walks straight in and doesn't see the chicken. She opens the door like, where is it? Like looks up at the ceiling, looks at the thing. She's really good at finding things. If you gave her Blue's Clues, and she was like, where, do you see the clue? No. You open the door and you see it immediately. Like I'm like, boop, 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 chicken. My mom walks in, I'm like, it's right there. And she's like, where? I'm like, right there. And she's like, oh. Yeah. It was funny. But yeah, me and my sister had to bury it. And, I had to make my sister feel better. I had to do a lot of work that day. A lot of work. Oh, God. So, yeah, I came back. I had to talk about my day with her and then tell her, yeah, everything's fine. And I also had to tell her I didn't have to, sometimes you just don't say things to your little sister because, it's like, it's really hard to talk about some stuff with them. I don't know how that is, but it's just, I do know, but I don't understand why I'm like that. I guess some brothers are like that, but yeah, that's just the way it is. But yeah, so I had to tell a lot of jokes and stuff and make her feel better that day. And a week later, we had this cat that we found on the street, just outside our house, wandering around. And the cat never says hi to anyone. This cat's as skinnier than freaking Gollum. Okay, this cat's like death. Okay, she stinks too. She stinks like she's super sick. And we brought her in and we started feeding her and stuff. And she started eating, and then her body just kind of gave up after that. She was fighting for so long that she just gave up. And there's a lot of other things that happened, but there's just some deaths after I came back. Like, I left and then came back, and then a bunch of deaths. Well, two. Chicken, cat. This cat died. Well, it didn't die. It was dying right in front of us, and we had to put her down. And again, no one wanted to laugh, but I was like, I can't get through this. I'm going to be so fucking depressed. And I actually got my sister to feel better. I achieved something that day. Not just about the dead chicken, but overall my relationship with my brother and my sister. It's like this was like a test or something. This was like something for me to utilize, even though it seemed like it was impossible. So like, yeah, there's always a chance to save a day, I guess. You can save the day. Your days aren't over. There's no, I don't know how to explain it. Reality is what you make it. Your mind, like I said, if without you, your reality does not exist. This is just a ball in space. So yeah, I'm Averitian, and this is Effortless, episode 4. I know this is a random ass episode, but yeah, see you guys later. Hope you're feeling better, or watching Netflix and eating a bunch of cereal and stuffing away your emotions, or you're letting them out and applying them to something that you enjoy in your corner that you created, like I talked about. So yeah, see you later. Bye.
Hey, this is me.